Now in this video, we'll be discussing about at what stage of a transaction is a due diligence ordered, right? So before answering this question, it is important that I answer what is due diligence. Now in simple terms, due diligence is all about investigation. It is all about investigating the documents and also sometimes interviewing the employees of that business by the investors in order to make sure that the business where these investors are investing their money in is not misrepresenting itself, or if they are not hiding any information from these investors, right? So that's why due diligence is important. Now coming back to the first question as to at what stage due diligence is ordered, the simple answer is that right after when the parties sign the term sheet, right after that the next step is due diligence, right? So what is a term sheet? A term sheet is a non-binding agreement. It's a short document which contains bullet points. It includes the deal structure, valuation of that business, and also includes the mutual understanding of that of the parties, right? So that's all about term sheet. It is also important that I mentioned that a term sheet is restricted by time. So it's a time bound agreement. So if the parties are unable to fulfill the transaction within that time span, the agreement, the term sheet, the non-binding agreement gets expired, right? So it is very important that these parties make sure that whatever they do, it is as per the time period only, right? And it is, and also one last point that I wanted to put was that a term sheet only includes the starting negotiation. It is not the final negotiation, right? So the final negotiation only takes place in the final agreement, and that could be the shareholders agreement, that could be the share subscription agreement. So these are the agreements. Lastly, like I said, that a term sheet is a non-binding agreement, but that doesn't mean that it will only include all the non-binding clauses. It will include certain clauses which will be binding in nature. So that's all about term sheet and due diligence. And I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you gained something from this video. And thank you for staying this long.